All right, we are going live, and we are going to do this for my Scorpio friends, brothers, sisters. And I just did a reading for Aries, and by golly, it didn't freaking work after I recorded it. Mars in retrograde, the ruler of Aries. So now I'm going to jump into Scorpio instead. And this energy is Mars is our ruling planet together with Pluto. But Mars retrograde, that's like kind of scorpionic because that's Mars. Instead of being shooting out cardinal fire for Aries, we have it going into like the inward emotional depths. That's our shit. Cancer season. Capricorn full moon tonight. We gotta use the Saturnalian energy. We go well with Capricorns. So this will tap into the Saturn energy and build and manifest structure. It's a pain in the ass, but that's the way of Earth. Saturn rules this world. Uh-oh. The Knight of Swords charging into battle. And that is not the energy that matches up well. Oh, wait a second, though. For the Aries, I would be like, yeah, you're not supposed to be charging ahead right now. You got to pull it back a little bit. A lot of it. But since this is our shit, kind of, maybe we should charge forward now. And so the Aries maybe shouldn't, but maybe we should hop on that energy and dive into those depths and fuck shit up with our fucking sword. Mars has a sword. The the genitalia. In the air. We have to be careful with our stinger and how we speak. So let's use this Mars to be a little bit more introspective right now. And be careful when there's a time to be that soldier that's going into battle. And there's a time to be the nurturing type that's at home, healing. We have to find that balance now. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you walk up and get on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of... Oh, wait, now. What's crossing us? Damn. More sword activity. More mental shit. And this was happening for our brother Arian, too. Lots of mental activity going on right now. We gotta put death to the mental dots that are causing us stress and anxiety. That could happen right now, I see. Very easily. And depressed. Saturn can be fucking depressing. Cancer can be emotional pent-upness. But not the beautiful Cancer, who's a sacred scarab, who's learned how to bring the inner emotional world out into the material world. And how they do it in a motherly way. We're water. Cancer season, water season. Other people are going to be very emotionally right now. But we had the opportunity to be like the doctor in the field right now of wounded soldiers. I bet you'll come across an Aries who you're going to give freaking emotional advice to. It just happened to me recently. And he doesn't open up to anybody. And he opens up to me because he trusts me with his feelings. We're like the priests. We're in charge of the death and the resurrection. People are going to want to confess to you almost like a priest. You should walk around with the goddamn collar on. And you have to take those sins, die with them, and then resurrect them to new eternal life. The Scorpio is the death and the resurrection. I am the death and the resurrection. Woo. That's Christ being a Scorpio. The Son goes through all the 12 apostles, posts in the heaven. We have all these 12 posts of the heaven inside of us because we're a universe, a microcosm and a macrocosm. So we are Christ, the 13th apostle. The number 13 is the Scorpio's number of the death card, wherever it is in here. It would be nice if we just picked that out right now. Always remember that we're the resurrection, though. Stop being so deathy. We're life. Temperance. The 14th card. So after 13, we go to 14, and we have angelic angel doing some type of freaking chemistry, alchemy, changing vessels, water, death, and life, land, balancing out. The Cancer energy is like water on land. So the Scorpio, we're more like fire and water. It depends if you're early or late. Late, you're towards your fire and water, because that makes you the Phoenix as the Scorpio. Early, that you're Libra, so you're more air and water, so you'll be actually probably smarter. Or mentally stuck in your shit right now. For the early degrees, if you were born in October, very transitional time right now. If you're towards the end of it, it's going to be easier for you. If you're in the middle, buckle up. Oh, this card popped out. The Knight of Cups. The Scorpio card, by the way, is moving slowly and steadily, balanced, so that his cup might not spill. And if we go slowly and steadily and we empty out our cup through the act of confession, not only hearing confessions, but going to confession yourself. And you do it in the shower, do it at night. The communion of the angels and saints are always around you. You're never alone. When you're crying, they're right there with you. And your whole fucking family. The communion of saints and angels. The veil is not that thick. And only a small percentage of us are here on the outside. Most of us right now is on the other side of the veil. This is just what we see for a small amount of time. Finding that perfect alchemical balance. Learning your planets. Booking a natal chart reading with me or somebody else, or learning it yourself. I'm going to try to teach it the best I can. It's to balance our Saturnalian energy that is about structure, to balance our Jupiter energy that's about expansiveness and consciousness, but not overexpanding into one area, and so that we have a perfect mix. And we do that with the help of the angels, bringing all our elements together. Fire in the background. Look at that fire. Cooking to purify. Love purifies. The water to wash away our sins. Take me to the river and wash all my troubles away. Like that lucky old sun gives me nothing to do but just run around heaven all day. So don't you hear me? Wash, wash. Wash yourself in the showers of summer. You get in Florida, we get these rain showers that come out. Just rained. Like clockwork. Go out there and feel it. When you go into the shower in the bath, drain down all your shortcomings. And then you're a brand new person. Talk to yourselves. Tell yourselves what to do. Cells, stop repeating yourself in this way. This new energy has no room for sickness, for doubt, for anxiety, for stress. These are old energies that are getting washed away. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to my life. Let's pick one final card. Two wanted to come out. This one wanted to talk at you first. The Chariot of Cancer. That confirms me that we're on the right track with this reading. I'm sorry. We talk about love. Are you going to find your lover? Summer loving is a good time for it. And as a Scorpio, I always feel like during the summer, I just come out of a relationship, and then when I go into summer, I usually pick up a new one. Let me know if y'all like that. And I also reached back and hollered at my old Cancer girlfriend who I used to live at as we went into Cancer season. What's up with that? Have you done something similar? Here we have that perfect balance. And here we have the sun at its summer solstice. As we entered into Cancer. This is a good time for us. Because it's like, Cancer is like the baby water sign. And we're like the big brother to that. Without being Pisces, who's like the old, like, batshit crazy woman with 7 cats who lost her goddamn brain. We're the best water sign if you've got to be a water sign. Emotions, people are scared of them, but that's our creative fucking genius. When we're able to express that, hopefully in a loving way, not that, catch yourself an STD, or a motherfucking speeding ticket, or a motherfucking death tag on your goddamn toe. Death. Scorpios, that's what we're in charge of. But here is fucking life at its top. That chariot that's balanced its darkness with its light, its moon with its sun, its severity with its compassion, its primal self with its heavenly self. The Red Cross, the Rothschilds, they probably don't get me started. And look at this young, viral, male or female. The can is probably a female because the Cancer is a feminine energy. Going into battle. Or just going through the freaking, we're in a spiritual battle right now. If you don't feel this, and everything's all, I manifested this into my life. We are here on a gosh darn journey through the freaking stars. Let us remember that we're in this together. Let us not be so warriors against the world that we don't take the time to be with our family and love them. A freaking bug wanted to come in for this reading. What does that mean? I'm always looking at this shit. I got a Sagittarius moon. So I'm always like, balance your moon with your sun. And your vehicle is your ascendant and the path that it's going to go through. Your soul's journey. Soul, the sun. You're a star. You're on a journey and you're meant to be the freaking charioteer. The emperor who's going out onto his land. You are the boss of this land, Scorpio. It's the most powerful sign. It's more powerful than Leo. it's more powerful than the Capricorn. The Capricorn's a powerful energy, though. But they're low-key freaking scared, actually. That's why they're so cautious. But this is a time to be methodical and systematic and Saturnalian-like. Disciplined. I don't know about you, Scorpio, but I am not good at self-discipline. But when I do exercise a little bit of it, my magic is like, I feel like Merlin. I forget that good feeling so easily. My sister said I make shit about myself too much in these readings. I am you, you are me, we are we, they are us. Look at a shirt that says that. I have some other cards. Make sure we're not sleeping and missing out on an opportunity for love. Sometimes we'll find love in unexpected places. Could be somebody that is already in your life, or somebody that comes back to your life is from this. I'm going to go and make a bold prediction right now. You're going to have somebody old, an old emotional relationship come back out of nowhere, or a new one coming, and you're too stuck on looking at the older ones to be hip to it. Making predictions out here. I'm gonna start making more like very detailed and accurate stuff and stop being so vague. Let's pick one more card. I'm gonna say something so accurate and vague. We'll see if it comes true. This is a successful merchant. Here he is in the material world. He's manifested, and now he's got his riches outside the city. That's a good card to get. Make sure we're not being a miser about it. Make sure we're not so stuck about being on dry land that we're afraid to dive into the water. I want to make a very accurate prediction. You will have a stopwatch that will break. Who even has stopwatches? I don't know. I don't want to put that evil on you because we have a stopwatch on our phone. We don't want our phone to break. That's the nightmare. You ever have a nightmare where your phone screen broke? And then you wake up, heart's racing, checking your phone, and it's not broke. There's a good spiritual exercise. Go and tell yourself that you have stage 5 cancer and you're going to die tomorrow. And then fully convince yourself into that. And then imagine that you get a phone call from the doctor's office. And they said, Mr. or Mrs., whoever your name is, something beautiful, I'm sure. We apologize, but we mixed up the test results. Turns out you got the opposite of stage 5 cancer. You've got stage 5 awesomeness. We can't scientifically fucking explain it. Have a good day. Click. Whoa! What the fuck are we gonna do today? Now that I'm alive. Do we go back to normal, complacent land? I pray not. Farewell, Scorpios. Have a great July. I think it's going to be a little bit of a loner time for us. But we like our alone time. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody else. Forgive them for what they did. They're a fucking human. Don't you want to be forgiven for what you do? You're the priest of this world. Forgive as you want to be forgiven. And we are forgiven before we even fucking do anything. Goodbye.